Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich Belarus. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So, we are currently dealing with Black Monday. We're trying to get the land reform in the country to work and not have the country break apart. Fingers crossed. But as of right now, the military act on their fears of syndicalism and launch a German-backed coup against the elected government. So yeah, if things go bad, we will have a coup d'etat. Which I believe is how you get the national populist path. I'm pretty sure. We'll see if we can avoid that for now. We'll stay with the current government. Have just a few more days left on you. 5 more days till you're done. I mean, none of you actually give us any factories, though. You get more output and efficiency caps, and that's always nice. We have political power here. We can use that to do more of our land reform. Right now, I wouldn't mind getting increase efficiency, significantly decrease popularity. I mean, if you had 90, you could integrate the Bunds and then cooperate with the peasants. You also lose some political power with you. 100 political power actually if you do this. It actually gives us political power to do it. It does cause us 5% stability, though. Our war support's pretty bad. Stability's pretty bad. Could be worse. As with all things, they could be worse. We do have our extra 2 divisions. Oh, we can actually have 3 divisions now. You know what? Add 1 more unit onto the list. There we go. 1 more man for the job. Get our way up to 10 divisions. We're already completely outnumbered by the Russians on our front, but you know what? I'm sure that's okay. We'll even go for radio next. The B, so which one are you? You are the Radical Socialist. The BSDPL presents their demands. Despite lukewarm support for the left wing of the BSDP for Plan Sierra, members within it are now less than satisfied about our handling of the plan, citing as being too soft on landlords and the rich, and the ideals of the Hromadia. In the paper signed by several key members of the BSDPL, they have presented a letter of protest to Sierra's Karaskievik on how to handle letter with protest in a matter of debate now. I mean, we'll go with a slightly more efficient. We're now effective and popular. We'll ignore the letter. Hopefully that's not going to cause any shifts in the party. So we got the BS, we got the BPS, we got the BSDP, we got the BSP. There's too many Bs. Every party starts with a B. I mean, it makes sense. We're Belarus, but it's a little bit much, I would say. We're getting both these techs going. I'm gonna go sign to Industry 1. I'm not even too sure why I took radio, thinking about it. In fact, I'm gonna actually switch it over right now to improve machine tools. Yes. You do save your progress on radio, so we can always go back to it in the future without any actual penalty, which is always nice, I think. Solve land disputes. I mean, right now, here's my thing. If we're on effective and we're on popular, why even mess with things? I don't think we should mess with it. I think we just keep it as is. And we'll deal with any situations as time moves forward. Maybe at some point it will force us to take some of those decisions, but I think at least for the moment, we can safely ignore it. At least a little bit. Got 13 days left on you, about 2 more weeks. I would love the stability. It would give us some more political power gain, better factories. Everything would be nicer with that. Because do you require solidifying the identity? I think you do. Yes, for more political power gain. Thing is that you're just a -1 solidifying your identity. Bund. Political power gain goes up by more. But I mean, is that like a permanent power gain? So you remove this penalty of stability. So I think we want to take this, like for you need all 4, which requires you, and you require this one. So when we do, yeah, we want to get these 2 done first. It'll give us the best chance, I believe, to make sure the stability modifier doesn't get too out of hand. Because it's going to be a -1 stability until we finish everything in here and finally get national rejuvenation. Or the national awakening. So we need to basically take this, rush our way down this tree as quickly as possible. Claiming the left doesn't matter so much. We only need to do that once we get to the very end. We do want to take guaranteed liberties first. I think that's kind of without question. We could have gone maybe for like an industry. Do we have any good industry ministers though? Or factories? I mean, constructions, people's 10%'s not bad. Research, electronics. We actually don't own Gomels. We can't even do that. We got a minor protest. Brings you back down on controversial. On controversial is still not bad. I mean, it's the neutral option, so of course it's not bad. It's neutral. We do see that Italy has now gone totalist. France is totalist. Britain is just regular old cynicalist at the moment. And of course, our ally in the north has completely shattered apart. There goes the Baltic Duchy. It's bad because it makes our front line shorter, and more Russian troops will now be on our border. That's cool. Very happy with that. So, we couldn't really go for fire support. I think actually defense would be good, but like, why get it? If we're still like 3 years away from war, I don't. Okay, cool. We get 2 of those at the same time. If that's the case, I think we need to resolve land disputes. Get that done in 14 days. Hopefully it'll boost both of these back up into the green. I'd be happy to see both of those. That'll be done in 10 days. So we've got time. We've got time. You know what you guys are doing. Ukraine, we don't know what path they're taking yet. They could still go socialist. It's not impossible. It would be bad because, like, they end up joining International. The front line would be massive. And I don't think we'd be able to defend ourselves against Ukraine and Russia at the same time. I think it would basically just get us completely killed. So hopefully they just... I think... Polish with a nationalist, or maybe with the Rada. I think one of them can lead to them going... Yeah, pro-Russia. But... if they're social conservative, they go pro-Russia. And I would like to avoid pro-Russia. There we go. We're both in the green here. Because pro-Russia or pro-International, both are bad. Neither are good for us. So we'll try to stave that off for as long as humanly possible. Again, I guess there's nothing actually we can do about it, but cross my fingers, hope to die. Or cross my heart, hope to die. Not cross your fingers. Really, I don't even know what the freaking thing is. Well, this will be done in 2 days. More political power gain, more stability. Happy to see it. So we're then going to go with solidifying our identity. This does give us more political power, which is nice. But the -1 stability per week, so that's every 7 days. 7, 14, 48, 28. 6 weeks? They got 6, 12, 24, 36, 42. So that's 40. If I'm doing my math correctly, then I believe that is a 49% stability loss. I think. That's pretty bad. That's actually horrible. That would actually bring us into the negative. So we'll focus on effectiveness for now. I don't know if these can go above effective and popular. It might, I'm assuming there's very popular, very effective, but that's just a guess. I don't actually know. Get 1 more unit up deployed. Of course, all of these should be green. We want to make sure these are all done before any new units are deployed. There we go. Excellent. Yeah, I don't think we need any of this. I don't need to do any political. Actually, we could reduce that stability loss by legislating freedoms. Less than 3% stability, which we're at. Political power costs would be a little bit expensive, but I honestly think legislating some freedoms probably makes sense. Support for a party doesn't really mean much. I mean, it gives you more political power, but I don't even know if it'll give you more political power than this will decrease it by. You know what I mean? Because the increase will be nice, but it's 0.05 political power. Because a 5% boost, which I think is like I guess it's also 0.05. It's actually exactly even. But it'll take you 185 days to counteract that the party popularity. I don't think it's good, basically, is what I'm trying to get at. I don't think it's very good. We've had this Veno coup now in Bulgaria. They're getting some German support, so we're not going to see the AI do Yugoslavia. Then again, I don't think you can go Yugoslavia as AI. The AI would never do it. Yes, so 215 days left on you. Minor protest. Brings us back down to uncontroversial. But you know what? I'll spend 40 political power. Send some aid to the peasants. The peasants, they love me, okay? Okay, but we're now going to be... Relation to the Central House of Officers. Beginning in 1934, a new building in the Central Square has been completed. The Central House of Officers. Designed by none other than the most prominent Belarusian architect, Josef Labrard. The building includes many different amenities for soldiers, officers, and locals to enjoy. From a restaurant to a cinema, along with officers for the People's Army and the German military mission. Plan to further expand the building into a house, the Center Military Library, and a theater hall. Thank you for the war support. War support was very, very bad before, so I mean, this is good for us. Okay, Belgium's declared independence. Your political power gain goes up. So we're now taking a negative 0.5 stability. We've reduced this penalty by half. That's good. Approach the bond, negotiate. Let's open the negotiations. Yeah, they're our allies. We don't need to throw the whole system into chaos. We're trying to get some land reform done. This is not the time to be making political enemies. Okay? So we got more wars going on over here. Indochina declared independence. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening over here in... Oh, and Sternberg managed to survive. Good for them. A lot of good stuff happening over there. Najd and Hassar are currently at war. The Congress of Rarel. I believe means that you are... Did you give up this land? No, but I think Belgium's now neutral. Might join up with the Reichspakt? No, maybe I'm wrong. We took a penalty here. But we're still unaffected because we doubled down earlier on in one of our earlier events. We're happy to see that. Everything is still looking tip-top shape in the green. So the 192 days... The 192 days is way longer than this. We should be mostly okay. Protect minorities. Which one do we actually want first? Oh, you're actually a 10% stability boost. Okay, that saves us 10 weeks of penalties. You are an extra 0.1 political power gain. Major protest, thank you. Greatly decreases the popularity. Okay, so this is just back to controversial. So as soon as we do stuff with the peasants, they immediately like, nah, screw you. I see how it is, peasantry. I see how it is. Let's resolve some more land disputes. Try to get the peasants back on side. I mean, again, uncontroversial is not bad. It's just, I think we could do better. Industry 1 is now done. Follow you up. I will take construction. It's okay. And in fact, I'll take the 37 industry tech here as well. Very happy to see it. Okay, Romania is joined up with Belgrade. Same with Greece. So the war against Bulgaria will be happening anytime now. How many troops do we have on the Russian border compared to the Russians? We got 54, 5, 5, 12, 6, 4. So we have more here. We have more here. And we got more here. So actually, maybe I was lying when I said that Russia might be an issue. Maybe it'd actually be completely A-okay. Ignore. I mean, I'll keep them open for now. Okay, we got someone sees control in the Ottoman Empire. And negotiate with the Bund. The support and aid of Jewish labor Bund are instrumental to our hegemony over the Somj and the extension and stability of the government. The consensus goes that we should reach a compromise with the Bund leadership in order to gain their support for economic reforms and reinforce our partnership. Which one of you are the Bund? The Bund, are they actually listed as a party here? I don't believe so. But give me the stability first. Actually, do not give me the stability first. Give me the civic nationalism. Yes. I think that's a little bit better for us. We are taking a -30 due to our weak national identity. And I understand it's not great. However, we'll get that down here. I believe that's going to give us like basically a 30% jump in stability. Which is really nice. And even more political power again. We're going to get political power out the wazoo. Give it enough time here. We're already 145 days until our land reform is done. Cooperate with the Bund. Integrate the Bund. You know what? Let's cooperate. I mean, you cost us 100 political power. You do give us stability. Something that we should be aware of. Also, what happened with the negotiations? We got the event saying that we would negotiate, but we haven't gotten a follow-up yet. I'm not too sure how long those negotiations will last. To be fair, they could take weeks. No, it's not an easy choice to make. Liberal victory. Okay. But what is this? For the first time, I think this is for sure the first time ever that I've seen Benesam form as a faction. Yeah, like, I don't think we've seen it before. I'm like 99% sure. By the way, are you unpopular? No, you're still uncontroversial. That's okay. Send more aid to the peasants. I mean, it's always cool seeing new things. The Bund right now, they are influential. They are political power debuff, but that's not so bad. I mean, the stability is really nice given our current situation. We still got black money to deal with. Well, we can always do that afterwards. It's not super important. We'll get it all done by the second Field Creek anyways. So I'm not 100%. I'm not like that concerned with it. But even a reason to get this. We don't have artillery. Give me trench warfare. That sounds good. We do want probably defensiveness, I would have to say. Let me see. We have no forts along the border. We have a river. I mean, that's something, right? Well, rivers are cool. I'm happy to see some rivers. Are you cores, by the way, or are you claims? You're a claim. Bureaucratic issues. You're still effective. You're still controversial. Let's increase both of you again. I mean, I think effectiveness is more important than popularity. Like, maybe I'm wrong. I'm gonna wait one more minute on you. It'll probably be our next focus. The political power right now is still getting at 0.82. Even with our negative 27% penalty. It could be worse. It always could be worse. What's happening in the rest of Europe, though? I think right now the answer is not too much. The road to war. Okay, that's a little bit scary. I mean, consumer goods, factory output. It's pretty good. Pretty good. But the Bund puts forward demands. The Bund, realizing that they have the upper hand in negotiations, have put forward several demands. While most are minor and can be met with no issue, one other demand has stuck out as a sore thumb upon review of the Somj. Demand of Bundist autonomy within the economy. In other words, that we should exempt Bundist workers from the harshest government regulations. Caused an uproar on the left and the right, with the right accusing the Jews of making the government their puppet, while the left accused the government of prioritizing one label organization over the others. That said, we are not in a position to abandon negotiations, as doing that will practically destroy our partnership with the Bund and severely endanger our ability to govern the Somj. So thank you for the 50% or 50 political power loss. Very happy to see it. But for right now, I think it's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching my Saiyan Flame. If you enjoyed, put a thumbs up. Not enjoyed, put a thumbs down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.